Hey guys, Dropship Tyler here, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I do videos about eBay and Amazon dropshipping, and I teach people how to do it as well. This video is part of my Tuesday series where I teach people how to do things on Excel that are useful for Amazon and eBay, whether you're a dropshipper or selling your own products. These are just tips that you can use to make your business more organized and kind of understand your numbers a little bit better. I'm going to start off with really basic stuff and work my way into hopefully teaching some more advanced concepts. And the people that really just don't understand Excel at all, I'm hoping that you can watch these videos and be really comfortable just using Excel in your business going forward. Before I get started, I want to tell you guys about my virtual assistant course. If you guys want to check that out, there's a link in the description below. And basically it just teaches you how to train and manage virtual assistants. So if you're at that point where you need employees, I highly recommend that you get that course. Like I said, it's only $20 and you'll learn a lot about organization and the different types of software you can use to manage those employees. The sheet we're going to be working on today is going to be a basic profit tracking sheet. So if you're doing things manually like I am right now for my eBay challenge, then you're gonna need a sheet that's gonna be able to track your profits and help you stay organized. So let's get into it and I'll show you guys how to make that sheet. So as you can see, I've already made the basic headers of the columns, and these are just headers that I think are important in staying organized, and I'll go through and explain each one. So with status, I like to be able to know what status the order is actually in. And as you can see here, I created a drop down that shows the statuses that I want to track. So ordered, shipped, delivered, return in progress, and returned. So you're probably wondering how I actually did this drop down, and I'm gonna show you right now. So what you need to do is you need to go to the data tab, and you need to look for this selection called data validation. So what data validation actually is it means that whatever data you put into a cell, that it's going to have to be validated or it's going to reject that input. So for this one, you can create the drop down by going to data validation, and you can go to list. So there's all these different things that you can validate, or you can make your own. So you go to list, and then you have the different statuses that you want to put the item in. So ordered, shipped, delivered, return in progress, or returned. So now I'm just going to click OK, and that creates the drop down. And then from here, if you want to add it to more cells, you can just do this, and it will make all of the columns that you selected, or sorry, all of the cells that you selected have that data validation. So order date, obviously that's important. Buyer username, that's important, so you can easily look up the order later on. If a return has to happen, you can go to home and you can go to this find and select, and you can look up the buyer's username there. Order ID, similar situation where you can just quickly look up the order ID if a return's open. Product ID, I'd like to have that so that if you make a pivot table later on, you can see what items have actually made you the most profit, or just how much profit each item has made you that you've listed on eBay. And I'll teach you guys in another video how to actually create that pivot table once you have this sales data. Next, obviously, we're going to want the sold price. We're going to want the source, so we know what source it came from, so we can look up the order number and know which source to go to. And then we have our cost of goods sold, COGS. And then we have our PayPal fee, eBay fee, and profit. And the reason these are a different color is because when I was a financial analyst and I was building models, I always found it easier to format things properly. So as you can see, there's data and model formatting here. And since this is going to be a calculation, I like to put that in there as a calculation. For the inputs, because these are all inputs, you don't need to do that. So for this, let's just create an order here. Order date, buyer username, just make up some random stuff because none of this really matters. So sold price, we'll say the item was $50 at Walmart, so we'll sell it for 1.5, so we'll do a sold price of $75. Walmart, order number, cost of goods sold, we already said we marked it up at 1.5, so there we go. And now we have, let me move this over for you guys so you can see this. So now this is where our calculations come into play. So what you're going to do for the PayPal fee, if you're in the US, it's 2.9% for any transaction that's in the US. If you're doing the global shipping program, then obviously the PayPal fee is going to be higher. So if you're using the global shipping program, you could put another data validation column over here, and you could put global shipping or not global shipping, and you can select that, and the PayPal fee could automatically adjust based on your selection. That's called an if formula, and I'll get into those in another Excel tutorial as well. So now we need to calculate the PayPal fee. So we're going to do equals, or you can start it off with a plus. Not many people know this, but you can start it off with a plus or an equals. We'll start it off with a plus just to show you guys it actually works, if you guys are skeptical. All right, so now we need to do 2.9% times the sold price, and then plus 30 cents, because PayPal takes 30 cents plus the 2.9% of the sold price. So as you can see, we have a PayPal fee of $2.48. And our eBay fee, if you have a store, it's going to be 9.15%. And we'll do times F2 again. So as you can see, the PayPal fee is $6.86. And if you highlight cells here, you can see at the bottom, if you look right here, then you can see that it's $9.34 total for the fees. So now we need to calculate our profit, which all we're going to do is we're going to take our sold price, so equals F2. We're going to subtract the cost of goods sold. We're going to subtract the PayPal fee, and we're going to subtract the eBay fee. So as you can see, we made $15.66 on this transaction. So yeah, guys, I hope if you weren't keeping track of your profits before, this sheet can help you a lot. I know I went over it kind of quick, but these are just basic addition and subtraction formulas. But yeah, if you want to keep learning more about Excel and how it can help your eBay or Amazon business, then I would suggest tuning in next week on Tuesday as well. And what we're going to actually be doing is using this sheet to do some more cool stuff with it. So maybe we'll do a pivot table. Maybe we'll do something else. We'll see. So yeah, just wait until next week, and hopefully I can teach you guys some new stuff that you didn't know.